Yo, what's up, y'all? It's your boy P-Lot, aka the Brick Slinger. And guess what? Your boy got something to say. As you can see, I'm driving. But as long as you can hear me, that's cool. So you probably already know heard about Channing Crowder. If you don't know, he used to be an NFL player. Now he's on podcasts. He was on I Am Athlete podcast. Now he's on a different podcast called Pivot. And there's a clip of him basically just speaking on the whole Sierra, Future, and Russell Wilson whole thing. And based upon the clip, he basically is saying that if Russell Wilson wasn't Russell Wilson, Sierra wouldn't go with it or wouldn't be in that situation. And basically calling him a square, a goofball. And he said, and I quote, "You don't leave a future for a Russell Wilson. You don't go from Future to Russell Wilson. She may be having a good situation, but you don't go to Future you go from Future to Russell Wilson." Now, understand, you know me, I'm not the type of person that goes based upon clips. However, this is my thing. I want to go off, but it's like, that's the problem. There's too many people out there believing that this is what all men think, when that's not the case. I'm speaking on behalf of myself and probably guys that think like me. I don't think Russell Wilson is a square. In fact, if he is a square, he's in a way better position than Future. And so far, a way better position than Channing Crowder. Why I say that? Because he's still an active football player in the NFL. He's probably making moves that is more wise than most athletes in history. And I'm not just talking about marrying Sierra and having children and stuff like that, but we'll get to that. I'm talking about him making moves that will keep him financially stable even when he's no longer a quarterback. Let's face it, Russell Wilson has surpassed what many black quarterbacks have tried to do for years. You name them. Michael Vick. Donovan. What's my dude Donovan? Culpepper. You name them. He surpassed them all. And at the same point, what makes him better than them is the fact that he's a Super Bowl champion. And for him to make the certain moves that he's making to the point where now all he has to do is just do what Tom Brady done for some years, and that's not hurt himself or not injure himself, this, that, and the third. He was definitely putting himself in a better predicament than many other quarterbacks that's of today. Now, the whole situation with Sierra, let's put it like this. Yes, Sierra's in a good situation because she finally got a man that would take care of her the way that a woman should be taken care of by a man. Future wasn't that dude. And what makes it worse is that Sierra put herself in a predicament to believing that this dude was that dude. Heck, she was going to marry this dude even after having his baby. But apparently, Future is the type of dude that most guys want to be like. Well, I want to say most guys, because that even put me in that predicament. He's what a few guys want to be like, and most women want to be with, because he got money, because he's an artist, because he's now one of the top artists of today as far as hip-hop goes within the last 10 years. But the thing of it is, if Russell Wilson is a square, then Future is an idiot. He's an idiot for the simple fact that he got more children by multiple women. And yet that's glorified. That is glorified. I did a video dealing with this whole situation with Russell Wilson and Ciara before. But the problem is on this situation is that there's a guy that's willing to call Russell Wilson a square, because most guys consider him a square because he married a woman with a child. And then top it all off, not only did he marry this woman, he took care of another man's child and then have some more children on the way. And that's a square? That's a square. Dude is taking care of business. He's taking care of his business as well as another man's business. He's taking care of his children as well as another man's children. But yet he's a square. Meanwhile, we don't even know Future's status as a father. We don't know if he's really taking care of all his children. We don't even know if he's really taking care of all his baby mamas. But he's upset that one of his baby mamas is being well taken care of. Well taken care of. And yet Future has a problem with that. Meanwhile, Ciara is living her best life. She don't have to do anything. She don't have to go on and do another song if she don't want to. She don't have to put out another album if she don't want to. She's good being a wife and a mother. Although there's some questionable things, but yet at the same time, again, good situation. And Russell is not even worrying about what other folks think, because he's taking care of business. And a lot of dudes are not pleased with that. And they probably are not pleased based upon the fact that there's a woman being taken care of the way a woman should be taken care of by a man. How's that? Basically just saying, hey, this man comes from a Christian background too, so he knows how to look out for his wife. He knows how to love his wife. He knows how to protect his wife. But at the same time, she found a man that she can respect. It can be debatable all day, every day. But at the end of the day, this man did what was right. Russell, Future, on the other hand, and it still kind of irks me to this day that there are many guys who will consider Russell a square, a goofball, a cornball, but yet don't see Future as the worst of the worst. And then there's many women who will rather want some Russell Wilson, but rather deal with a Future. That is a mystery on its own. That is a mystery of its own. They want a Russell Wilson, but they will rather settle for a Future. Or even worse, they want a high value man, but they can't even rock with an average working man. Like, how in the world you want a man that has a particular status, making a particular level income, but you don't want to work with a dude that's working hard with his 9 to 5? Or a dude with a 9 to 5, but yet still dreaming about doing something else. But yet, Russell is a cornball for taking care of another man's child plus his own. And many women will pray that Ciara prayer, but don't even understand how problematic that is. But that's just me. That's just me. I can be wrong. I can be tripping. And if that's the case, if you like what you just heard, there's a like button. If you dislike what you heard, there's a dislike button. Comment. Speak your piece. And hey, you can be disagreeable, but don't be disrespectful. Subscribe. Share this video. Let's continue this conversation. Until then, this is your boy P-Lot, aka the Brick Slinger. And as always, continue to sharpen one another. Support the kingdom. Take care and God bless. Laborers.